When Moamar Gaddafi took power, he made himself a colonel. He wouldn't take a higher rank, he said, because it was the people that governed Libya. Over the next 42 years, he brought development and prosperity to the country. But as Nick Grimm reports, it was his iron-fisted rule that led to his downfall.
Born in a tent in the Libyan desert, the son of Bedouin nomads, Muammar Muhammad al-Gaddafi was just a 27-year-old army captain in 1969 when he led a small group of junior military officers in a bloodless coup, overthrowing Libya's King Idris. Blending Arab nationalism and socialism, Gaddafi seized control of private companies, imposed Sharia law and oversaw the rapid development of the former Italian colony. He used oil revenues to lift living standards for ordinary Libyans, and he brought water to the desert. But along the way, Gaddafi also enriched himself and his family, amassing a fortune estimated in the billions. He denied bankrolling hijacks, assassinations and revolutions around the world, but in 1986 Libyan agents were blamed for a Berlin nightclub bombing that killed 2 US servicemen. In retaliation, US President Ronald Reagan sent fighter planes to attack Gaddafi's Tripoli compound.
Mad dog of the Middle East has a goal of a world revolution, Muslim fundamentalist revolution.
2 years later, Gaddafi's status as an international pariah was further entrenched when a bomb planted by Libyan operatives detonated on Pan Am Flight 103 over the Scottish town of Lockerbie, killing 259 people. For the next decade, he defied United Nations sanctions, refusing to hand over 2 Libyan suspects to face trial in the Netherlands. But in 1999, with Libya's oil economy crippled and internal unrest growing, Gaddafi relented. One of the men, Abdel Basset al-Megrahi, was found guilty of mass murder. Britain led the push to re-engage with Libya and rehabilitate Gaddafi on the international stage. The United States eventually lifted its sanctions.
I'm very much looking forward to building on this relationship. So, Mr. Minister, welcome so much here.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're delighted you're here.
Thank you.
And in 2009, there was more dismay when Britain released the Lockerbie bomber on the grounds he only had months to live. That he went home to a hero's welcome and is still alive today has encouraged the view that the West kowtowed to a dangerous tyrant in return for access to Libya's oil. In the end, though, it was unrest from within Libya itself that finally weakened Gaddafi's grip on power. Nick Grimm, ABC News.